So 3ds Max is it's a 3D modeling software for creating models, 3D models, video games, special effects, rendering, images, etc. This software is used by game developers, movie makers for special effects, architecture, visualization, etc. Silence, please. Started 25 years ago. Earlier name was 3D Studio, then 3D Studio Max, and now it is known as 3ds Max. It is developed by Autodesk. Movies like Avatar, Alice in Wonderland, Tomb Raider, Mummy, Planet of Apes, Transformers, Harry Potter, all the series were made using this powerful 3D software, this 3ds Max. So you can see the power of 3ds Max. Even though there are so many modeling techniques, there will be concentrating only for the comments related to architecture. Okay, not for animation modeling like that. We'll do the animation, walk through another thing, but not character animation. I hope you got the idea. And when you open, these are the screen elements. This is the menu bar where you can have a lot of different type of menus here. And there is a left side, there is a screen. This is called Scene Explorer. This is called Scene Explorer. Then you have the main toolbars. This is the view cube. This is the command panel. And these are the viewports. Here you can have the viewport layout. Time slider. Animation, this is the animation panel. And this is the viewport navigation panel. So these are the various elements of 3ds Max. This command panel is the most powerful, and most of the commands you will be taking from this command panel. At the top, there are 6 panels: create, modify, hierarchy, motion, display, and utilities. I request everyone to take your notebook and start writing all these things. In the create panel, the command panel, there are 6 panels there: create, modify, hierarchy, motion, display, and utilities. We are mainly concerned about the create panel and modify panel. So the first one is create, modify, hierarchy, motion, display, and utilities. These are the different panels, important panels in the command panel. We will be mainly concentrating the first one, create panel and modify panel. When you see the create panel, when you click the create panel, you can see that there are some sub panels are there under the create. The first one is called geometry. Are we writing down? Geometry. Under the create panel, geometry, shapes, lights, camera, helpers, space wraps, SPACEWARPS, space warps, then system. So under the create, these are the very important panels we may have to learn. Under the create panel, the first one is geometry, shape, light, camera, helpers, space, warps, systems. Under the create panel, geometry, shapes, lights, cameras, helpers, space, warps, systems. Please note down all this. And the geometry, under the create panel, geometry is very, very important. We create most of the objects using the geometry panel. Under the create panel, geometry sub panel is used to create many of the objects. So when you say create and geometry, under the geometry, there are so many commands available. Under the geometry, standard primitives, extended primitives, compound objects, and many are there. Doors, windows, staircases, and there is one AEC extended. AEC means architecture, engineering, and construction. AEC extended, that is foliage, that is the trees, railing, wall. So you write down that. So under the create panel, geometry. Under the geometry, there is standard primitives. Standard primitives. Extended primitives. Doors, windows, staircase, AEC extended. That is AEC means architecture, engineering, and construction. Under the create panel, geometry, where you can create the standard primitives, extended primitives, doors, windows, etc. We'll be learning one by one. Next is the shapes, where you can have line, rectangle, circle, ellipse, arc, all the things you'll be creating under the shapes. So these are create panel. I'm talking about the create panel. The most important panel. Under that, you will see geometry, architecture, all this standard primitive, everything is under geometry. Then you have the shapes. That is actually 2D shapes, line, rectangle, circle, ellipse, etc. Then lights, you can create lights from here, camera, helpers, space, warps, systems. We will learn one by one later. So under the create panel, geometry is very, very important. It consists of standard primitives, extended primitives, doors, windows, many things are there. So this is the create panel. Under that geometry, under the geometry, there are many panels available. Standard primitives, extended primitive, doors, windows, AC extended. AC extended consists of foliage. That means trees, railing, wall. All the things are coming under the AC extended. Then you have staircase and so many other things. We will not be looking everything, but all other important things will be learning. Doors, windows, everything will be learning. Everything related to architecture will be learning. Then comes the modify panel. So modify panel is used to modify objects. After creating an object, if you want to modify it, you want to change the dimension, then you will be using modify panel. After creating the object, you want to bend the object, taper, extrude, noise, shell, twist, etc. So many things you will be doing from modify panel. So the modify panel is very, very important. This is the modify panel. Immediately after the create is the modify panel. This one. When you click the modify panel, if you have some object here, then you will see all these things. Let me draw an object. Let me draw a small box here. After creating this object, if you want to modify, when you create a second object, the control of the first will be lost. So if you want to change this box, because you can't see the box here detail now. Even if you select the box, this is for selection. You can't see the changes here. So you have to use the modify panel, click modify, and you will see all the parameters. And under the modify, you can see there is a big list of modifiers. You can see here modify list. When you click this arrow, there are a lot of modifiers are available. Bend, cloth, we can create cloth. So many parameters are modifiers are available here. We'll learn one by one later. Okay, so modify panel, that means you will be using to modify an object, to change the measurement, dimension, anything. And also you will use the modify panel to apply some modifier like taper, bend, extrude, noise, shell, twist, etc. Okay. Now next one is viewports. When you open 3ds Max, you can see there are 4 viewports here. This is the top viewport, front, left, and perspective. 4 viewports are there. You can change the pattern of the viewport by using the viewport layout here. You see the small arrow here, you click that one, and you can see the different model. Now we are having this one, equally 4 equal. Suppose you want smaller 3 one side and the bigger one side, you can do that if you want. Suppose you want a smaller one this side and a bigger one here, you can use. So this is a very, very powerful tool to change the viewport layout. Got it? So we'll go back to the standard. This is the one 4 equal. That is a more useful. You can select according to your convenience. And when in the viewport, as I mentioned, there is a top. This is top, front, left, perspective. Suppose the front you want to see the bottom. You can change from here. You see here, click this one. And you can change to any side you want. From the top you want to see bottom, you click the bottom. From left, right, whatever you want, you can change the viewport anytime. Just selecting the name here. You can see here. You can see now it is top. You click that top and you can change anyone. Even you can type shortcuts. Suppose I want to change this to bottom, type B. So immediately you went to the bottom. You want to change it to front, type F. Now it became front. So you can change any viewport by typing shortcuts. So what are the shortcuts? Write down. Top shortcut is T, bottom B, write down. Please don't. So the viewports, use the viewport layout to get various view layout, which I've shown you. This one. You can change anytime your viewport style. Then we can have viewports. Top shortcut is T, bottom B, front F, left L, right R, perspective P, and orthographic or user view U. Actually, orthograph is different. Orthography. I'll show you what is that. Orthographic. Orthography. So user view view. I'll show you that. I'll go back here. Have you noted?
Yes, sir.
Write down this orthographic user. When you are in the 3ds Max, this is the perspective view. All other view, which is actually you are looking two dimension only can see. So those are called orthographic. For perspective view, you can see both all the three axes, X, Y, and Z. But these are called orthographic because you can see only two dimensions. That means you are looking from one of the axis you are looking. So top means you are looking from the Z. Okay. And front means you are looking from the Y. So like that, orthographic shows the 2D views and other one is perspective view. So any viewport I can change. I want to make this to be perspective. I'll just go there and just say P. So it become perspective. And here is this is called the view cube. This view cube is used to arrange your view here. You can see here, I can see adjust my view using the view cube. This is view cube is used to look your objects in a direction. And suppose you lost something, you want to get back, you go here, there is a home button here. You click this home button. So you get back your default. So that is a view cube. So view cube is used to adjust your view. You can rotate like this, can rotate like this. And if you lost something, click here, click. Okay. And you can see all this orthography viewport, see wireframe. And here you will see shaded mode. All orthographic viewport, you will see the wireframe default. You can change this to shader mode if you want. Go here, click, and you can change anything you want. You can see shading here. This also you can make shading. Facet, you can see the faces. Hidden view. Wireframe. I'm back to the wireframe. So you can change these views. The shading mode, there are different type of shading modes. Write down. Shading of objects. One is the wireframe. Hidden. Shaded. Faceted means you will see the faces. Shading of objects. Wireframe. You see only the wireframe. Hidden. Shaded. Faceted means the face you will see. Edged faces. I will show you what is it. Have you written? Let me show you. So how will you get that? You go here and see here the viewport last one, click that one and you will have different options here. Face it, you see the faces. This is just a box only you will see, not very useful. Flat color means there is no proper color. You will not see that effect properly. All these things you can get from here. Hidden object. Here, now it is shaded. I want to see the segments also. I want to see the segment. So I can use the edged faces. So top of that shade and you will put the face also you will put. So sometimes it is useful. Top of the shade you will put the segments. So that is edged faces. This is wireframe and the default is shading. So you keep all this orthographic wireframe model and the other one shaded model. Hope up to here it is okay. So now you have written all these things. Now view cube to adjust the views. Use home button to get back original view. If you lost the view, use the home button, which is here. This is the home button. If you lost somewhere, went there, click this, you get back. Now we'll come to navigation. This is viewport navigation. Suppose I want to zoom only one viewport. I'm here, I want to zoom this. I will use zoom. This one. Click and zoom it. Use your mouse and zoom it. Now I am zooming only one window. If you want to see all the windows together, use the second option, zoom all. Click that one and you change one, it changes everywhere. That is zoom all. All the viewports changes. Here, I want to zoom this maximum to this window. So I will use extended, zoom extended. So it extends the objects. If you want to extend everywhere, use the second option here. Zoom extend all the viewport. Okay. There is a one more option here. If you click here, there is one white here. This is the selected object only will be zoom extended. This is for selection. Click. I want to zoom only this one. So I will use the zoom extended, selected object. It is not changing anywhere. Selected object, even though two objects are there, it zooms this object. Same here also it is there. This is selected all the objects. All the viewport it change, selected object changes. Okay, can try this. Then you want to pan this. So you click this hand, you can pan. You can pan. And this is field of view. Some view you have to adjust like this. Instead of using the cube, view cube, you can use the field of view button. Use it. Field of view. Instead of view cube, you can zoom based on this. But if you want to rotate another thing, you may have to use the next one is called the orbit. You can orbit. There's an orbit button here. And if you lost, you can click this. Sometimes you can't get it, so you click here and get select button. This is very important. If you want to get selected object, click this one. So you get back there. So here there is a orbit button. orbit. You can see the orbit is can rotate like this. You can rotate like this. It depends upon this portion you touch, which portion you hold and rotate. And suppose you want to this maximize, this one maximize button. Alt W, maximize button. You can make any one. If you want to make full screen, use the last one, maximum minimize button. Okay, so write down this. Zoom, to zoom one viewport. Zoom all the viewport will be zoom on. Then zoom extended, zoom extended all. Field of view, pan, orbit, maximize and minimize window. You can use Alt W every time you want that one window you want to maximize it. Okay, now let us move on to creating objects, and you can after that you can start practicing. Let me just show you. So I will delete all this object. I'll just show a window and delete. So this is I want to make it a top. Always keep like this: top, front, left, perspective. Like this, it is better. Now let us go to create geometry standard primitive. Last time I have shown you there are different type of standard primitives: box, cone, sphere, geosphere, cylinder, tube, torus, pyramid, teapot, plane, and text plus. So let me quickly show this, then you can practice. So either whenever you create an object, you should be very careful. Either you create in the top viewport or in the 3D viewport. If you create here, the orientation will be entirely different. Okay, for example, if you create a cylinder in the top viewport, it's very clear, no confusion at all. But if you create in the front viewport cylinder, you see the cylinder is entirely different. It's creating. You see, it's creating in a different direction. If you create here, it will be entirely different direction. So it is always better to create in the top viewport. Okay, so let me start erasing this. Let me start with a box. I click the box. Either you create in the perspective or in the top viewport. So I created if I want to select the cylinder, select the select button, click, delete. When I created an object, see after creating the box, I can't change the parameters. Parameters are not coming here. That's why I told you if you want to, after making an object, if you want to change, you have to click the modify. And you can change the length, width, height, number of segments, height segment, everything you can change. So this is how you change the box. Cone. As you show the base, height, click. Then you can change. When you are creating, the parameters are available. After finishing, then only the parameter will be lost. While you are creating, you can change whatever you want. You can change height, segments. You can see the faces because the edge face is on. Usually it will be in the deep shade mode only. It will be like this only. But if you want to see the segment also, go here and select the edge faces. So you can see the segment also. Okay, that's why what I was explaining. And you can change the base number of side. You see now when you reduce the number of side, the object is entirely different. So you can adjust the number of side and adjust the object. And here you can slice it. Suppose I slice this on, and I can slice this. You see, I can cut this object. Slice is on. Okay, so this is regarding the cone. Delete. Sphere. So you just change on the radius and segments only. And if the smooth is not on, if the smooth is not on, you can see here. You can see the side. You see there is a slight difference in geosphere. The segments are different. You can see in the elevation, you can see the segments are different. For geosphere, the segment will be different. You can edit this and extrude and one piece extrude and other thing you can do later. So that's the difference, only the segment difference. Then you have the cylinder. Tube. Show the first, second end, just show the height. Tube. Again, tube, you can change the size, you can smooth, slice, you can cut it if you want. Slice. Listen for a few minutes. Torus. When you change the torus, you can change various things here. When you change you can see the twist and so many things you can change and try. Pyramid. Pyramid also you can change the width, size, everything you can do. And very, very important, interesting thing is that when you create an object, you are created somewhere you don't know. How will you create an object exactly at the center? I create a box. I am doing it exactly center, I feel, but it is not exactly at the center. Okay, so how will I create an object exactly at the center? So what I have to do is, you see here, when I select the box or whichever object you want, there is a keyboard entry here. Are you listening? If you want to create, sometimes you have to do like this only. You should know where the one items are coming. So that is based on the origin. So first I will create the box in the origin. So I will use the keyboard entry, click. So I'm in the box command. I click the keyboard entry. And now the X, Y, Z is 0. Now what is the size you want? Maybe say 50 by 20. Create. Now we can see that he created exactly at the center. He created exactly at the center. Okay. If I select it here, this object. So that's how you use the objects exactly at the center. If you want, use the keyboard entry. So how will you use it? Whichever command you want, you select the command and select the, suppose you want cylinder exactly at the center, select this and click the keyboard entry and click the coordinate X, Y, Z, which place you want. Then type the radius, 20, height, 50. Now click create. So it creates exactly at the center. Okay, so the keyboard is entry is sometimes very useful. Okay, so we have seen. And when you create an object, it creates different colors because it is in the default is settings like that. It creates in different colors. It creates pyramid, teapot, when you create this teapot, you can see that you can switch off one part of this. Go to modify. You see, I don't want body. Click. So there is no body. Only the cap is there now. You don't want handle. Lid not required. You can use different parts. Then you can modify. So teapot plain, just a 2D object only. This is to use it for floor and other things. You'll be using the plane. Text plus we'll see later. Geometry, we have finished the standard primitives like the box, cone, all the things we have finished. Just below the standard primitives, you can see there is a extended primitives. Okay, so there are many other options available here. Hedera, torus, and so many things. Let us see. When I see Hedera, okay, you can see can you see the object? So this Hedera can be different type. This Hedera is divided into different options here. This is a tetra. When I click the cube or octa, this is little different. Double cross, star, you can see star 2, another model. And after this, you can change. Everyone, please listen here first. So we can change the parameters. When you change the parameters, everything will be entirely different. So you can try different change values and try different ways and see. So that is Hedera. and you can change the parameters, different parameters. It becomes circle now, you see, not. Again, you can change it to different radius, you can change segments, you can change. You can make twist. You see, when you make twist, it's a different model comes. You can change the side. So you can try this. Next one is chamfer box. It is a box, but the corners will be chamfered. I have drawn a rectangle. After rectangle, next option is to see the, you can change the sides a little bit, curve the sides. You can change color of your, anytime you can change the color of this. Okay. You can see the fillet radius. You see that fillet radius is different. You can adjust the fillet radius. So you can create a curved type of box. Okay. Same way we can create the chamfer cylinder. It will be a cylinder, but at the top you can chamfer it. You can see, you can chamfer it. This is chamfer cylinder, and again we can make different modifications here. Oil tank, like here, it's just like a tablet. You can create, adjust these values, you can change here. Oil tanker, capsule, it is all almost similar. You can create, and you can change again the values. You can create the based on the center or the overall. Okay, and we can use the keyboard entry whenever we want to create something exactly at the center point. So we have seen capsule, spindle. You can see just like a small spindle, you can create an object. All this object you can create and modify it later. Okay, again you can change the parameters. L extension. This is sometimes you may have to use it for creating the walls and other things. It's just like an L. You can modify the, so you can see the height here. You can see the increase the height. You can see it's a L wall. So when you want wall, two sides only, you can use the L, and you can change the length, width, everything you can change. Side you can change. Height you can change. Okay, so that is L. Same way you can create C. C. Okay, again you can change the values. These are all used to create walls and other things. Okay, again you can change width, height, everything. Ring wave. You create a ring wave here. You can see that it's moving. Is it moving? Okay, and even you can modify that. That is, if you switch on the animation only for this part, only for this object, when you press the animation button, it has animation with it, and you can change the side. You can change many options from here. So the style itself will change, and you can modify it later. Cut one piece, two piece, and so many things you can do. You can try that. Okay. Delete. Next one is this is again curved. You can see the sides are curved, hexagon and something like that, and you can change the curve. You can change the side and curved it. Again, you can change the different values. The fillet you can change from here. Ring beam. This is hose. You can see it's a hose type of object. You can change the parameters and try. Prism. Okay. Okay. I'm just listen here, everyone. After that, you can practice. I'm just going to draw a small box here. I'll go to modify, give the value 200, 200. I can press a tab to come to the next height 10. I created a box. I want to change the segment to 25, X segment, that means length segment, width segment 25, height segment I don't want to change. Now I am going to apply a modifier for this. Or you go to modify, modifier list, click. I will apply a modifier called noise, type N, noise. So I applied a noise modifier there. See here, noise has come. And I will change some values here. I'll make it to 60. Value. You can see the values are given here. Same values you have to give. Later you can note down. So a noise modifier, Z60, fractal, seed 9. So seed 9. Okay. Click the fractal. So you can see just a rectangle box, how we are converted into a different shape, you see. Okay. Now I'll go to create shape. That is 2D. Create a text here. Text. I'll write here Asadi. Then I'll come here and click here. Click. Okay. The height I will make it to 50. I will use the move command here. Move. We'll learn all this command. Hold this Y direction, take it down. I will go to modify. I will extrude this, extrude A, extrude, click. So extrude is applied. Give a value. If you give positive value, it comes in the front. If you give minus value, it goes to the back. So I'll say minus. So if you give 50, it's extrude in the front. I want go back. So I will use minus 50. So it goes to back, minus 50. Okay, so it's extruded back. Now I'll give a small animation for this. So what I will do is, are you listening? I'm going to give a small animation for this now. I will switch on this animation button here. Auto key, switch on this. Now I have 100 frames here. In the 0 frame, the text is down. I will move this to say 20 or 21. Move this up. I'll move the next to 40. I'm in the 40 now. I'm going to rotate it a little bit. Rotate. You have not learned rotation, don't worry. I rotated like this. Then I will move to 60 or 60, so approximately I'm taking. I will scale this. Go back, scale down it. I will take it down. I switch off the animation. Now I'll maximize my perspective view to maximize. Play the animation. How you do the animation. Okay, let me do some more thing. Minimize, zoom all. I will go to create. I will go to geometry. In the standard primitive down, there is a particle system. I will click this particle system. I will click the snow. Draw a rectangle here. I created a snow here. I will change some parameters. I will make the speed 3. These values I will give you. The timing I will give minus 65 to 65. Okay. I will, when I select this one, I want to lock it. Otherwise, no, sometimes by mistake, I will select something else. So I can press here, lock button here. When you are creating, the lock button will not work after select completion only. So I created something and I will come here. I will take this up. I kept it here. I've taken up. I'll go to, now I can't get the parameters of this because go to modify, you get again parameters. This rectangle line I don't want. I will hide it, hide. I have hidden this. Some snow falling, you see. Getting something? Okay. Okay, now note down all these points and then try to create yourself. Box, write down these steps. Just try to do it.